Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
Hey,
Welcome again to 30 minutes of comic
Comic
book.
book chaos.
chaos!
chaos!
We
What
ought to,
they
we
said.
ought to record that so it just has like a thing, a button I can just press.
We'd still say it because we're
Yeah,
used to doing it
so
now.
this week we're still sticking with the 80s Saturday morning or after school cartoons, and so we are doing Thundarr. Lily said
The
it's
Barbarian.
it's a hard R. She said Thundarr.
I said double R.
Thundarr.
That's a pirate thing. Thundarr.
Arr, arr.
The Barbarian. Yeah.
Yes.
So Brian asked earlier, I think it was Brian. What was your question that you asked me earlier?
Shane, do you ever see this cartoon?
No. Yes, I saw it, but I never watched this one either.
Tommy was eating his Fruit Loops and watching the Smurfs while this was going on.
Yeah, apparently, I was watching something else while all these shows. I didn't watch the Thunder. Is it hard R and Thundercats?
Thunder. Yep.
Have y'all noticed we're repeating?
Yes. Where'd you go, Andy?
Oh man,
He got spirited
Are you
away.
still there?
He
Andy?
did.
I'm still here. It's just I'm hearing everything twice.
You're what?
He's hearing things twice, he says. Something's the matter with his audio.
Log off and come back in, and I'll put you back in.
Okay.
All right, Andy. We kicked Andy out. Kicked him out. All right, let's talk.
Yeah.
if you say half of something, he'd hear the whole thing once. I think.
Yeah.
There's that logic.
We'll see if he comes back on, and then we'll add him back to it again. But so this week we're doing Thundarr, and this is a show of Steven probably tell us a little more than what I could. Tell us
Sure.
a little bit about Thundarr.
Well, Thundarr the Barbarian was a cartoon that came on, I can't remember if it was ABC, NBC, or CBS. It was one of the three because that was all you had back then. And it did come on Saturday morning, but this was like 1980 to 81. I was like in the 10th grade whenever it came out, showing you my age. It was a cartoon created by Ruby Spears Animation. Now, Ruby Spears were two guys that used to work for Hanna-Barbera Studios, but they left Hanna-Barbera and formed their own company called Ruby Spears. And they did a bunch of shows in the 80s. Richie Rich, Plastic Man, if you remember those shows. They did a bunch more, but Thundarr was... I kind of thought so, but Turbo Teen, I remember, was one about a boy that could turn into a car. It was one of the things they did. But yeah, but Ruby Spears did a bunch of really cool stuff, and they hired Jack Kirby away from Marvel Comics. He had gotten kind of disgruntled with his second run there at Marvel, and they hired him to just come over and just do concept art, just basically think up shows for them to do, and he did tons of stuff for them, and Thundarr was one of the ones. Now, he wasn't the only one that worked on it. I can't remember. It was one of the Marvel writers, like Steve Gerber or Steve Englehart, one of those guys, Jerry Conway, maybe I don't know, one of those guys worked on a lot of the scripts, while Jack did a lot of the artwork, design work. But Alex Toth, who did Space Ghost and all that stuff, he worked on it too. He pretty much designed the three main characters, but Jack Kirby did everything else. He designed all the villains and all the ships and the tanks and the monsters and all of that stuff. And it ran. It actually ran for 2 seasons, even though it's like 80 to 81 or whatever. and if I can remember right, it swapped networks halfway between it, and they showed it in reruns for a long. I mean, it lasted longer. It felt like it lasted longer than that because they kept showing reruns. But it was a good show. It was awesome. It was Conan the Barbarian was real popular then because Arnold movie was out and was such a big hit, and so they were kind of riffing on that barbarian way. And there was a bunch of barbarian movies out at that time. But yeah, man, I remember Thundarr really well. It was like it was a precursor to He-Man and Thundercats and all the rest of those shows. But in a lot of ways, it was superior to them. But it was just, I guess, too soon. It
Ahead of its time.
yeah, but just a little bit, because when He-Man came around, they got the formula down, and that was all she wrote. But yeah, that's pretty much Thundarr in a nutshell.
Do y'all want to know what my problem was with my audio?
Yeah.
What?
I forgot I had YouTube pulled up too, so I was,
Oh, no wonder.
and I thought we was having one of our moments like we did that week.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think Richie did that one time, and that's
He
what
did.
happened to him. Yeah.
what was going on that day? Yeah. So I was doing some research trying to figure out who I was going to draw.
Yeah.
And I noticed something about Thundarr the Barbarian. Something I think I know is the reason why, Steven, why you liked it so much. The girls in it were way sexier than what they needed to be for Saturday.
Yeah,
Some of the-
that's true.
Some of the
And-
poses and some of the camera angles. There was a bunch of shots where fighting was going on, and it was taking a picture right between the crotch of a girl. They were fighting of the legs between the legs of somebody as they were shooting, the fight scene between her legs. And I'm like,
And that's what you remember about it.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying, man, I should have watched this when I was a kid.
maybe I should have watched this a little more, a little closer. Maybe that's what my problem was. But, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I noticed. And the
Lily,
art-
aren't you drawing Ariel?
Yeah.
So yeah, well, Thundarr. I guess I'll go. I told you
Okay.
everything about it except what it is. It's a show about a barbarian and his two companions. One of them is a girl, like she's a sorceress. All right,
Yeah.
she can do all kind of. They're like superheroes. That they do all kind of superhero stuff. And then the big Hulk-like guy is a thing called a mock, and his name is Ookla. And
That's
Andy,
what I'm
I think you're drawing him, right?
Yeah. Ookla, Fran, and Ollie. I mean, Ookla.
Ookla,
Yeah.
Ookla.
And they were on all the episodes, and there was one episode that they went to the mock village, I remember, and
Chief Mock guy. I saw that one.
yeah, and even then they had a pirate lady that had she looked like what you were just describing. So even the bad guys, and so it was basically their adventures in a future world after the year 1994. A runaway planet hurtles between the Earth and the Moon, causing cosmic destruction. Something that long ago, I can still remember but I can't remember where I put my dang car keys every day. So that just tells you.
In the
Tells you.
future, in the year 2000.
Yeah, right. Space 1999 stuff, That's that stuff that's all in our past now. But and so Brian, you're drawing one of the female barbarian ladies in that one episode.
Oh yes, a lovely strumpet called Cinder.
Is Brian still with us?
Yes, right here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you not hear him?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Uh-oh. Steven can't hear Brian. Well, we are having technical.
I can hear everybody but Brian.
Can anybody hear me?
I can
I
hear
do.
you, Brian.
I hear you,
Okay.
Brian.
Ah, right.
Well, Steven, you may need to log off and log back in again.
You are no man.
Having issues. Let me read some of the comments we got going on. We got
Okay.
a bunch of them. Mr. Bobby came on again tonight. Thank you, Bobby, for watching
Hi.
us. Good evening,
Hey, Bobby.
goblins. And then he said, and Lily. Oh,
Hi.
we know that Lily, the goblin queen. I always pronounce the name wrong. It's somebody that you gotta know. It's Frubaja.
That's Tabitha, and
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
Lala's mama.
Lala says, "Hi, Miss." That's all.
Hi.
Hi, Miss. And then we'll keep on going. McGlenn, that's one of the people that always comes to see us at the show.
Yeah.
Howdy,
McGlenn.
y'all. Howdy.
Hi.
It is
Lala's mom, I guess, says, "Dang it, I sent too soon." Oh, because there was more to the thing. Hey, Miss Lily, love you and miss you. Okay.
Love you.
We'll
Okay,
see them at 3 Alarm for Free Comic Book Day.
Free
Yes.
comic book day.
Yeah.
First Saturday in May.
Yes.
Do y'all know the date on that? Early May, right? 1st of May?
Yeah,
First
first
Saturday.
weekend. Yeah,
First Saturday, yeah.
yeah.
Bobby's asking where Scott is. No, Scott's a little under the weather. He may try to jump on in a minute. Morrison, Mini Farm.
Hey, Miss Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hello, Stephen and Lily. What about the rest of us?
We're the ones she knows.
Well, they know the rest of us. Bonafide 900 says, "Hey, well, hey, Bonafide 900. Tell us who you are."
Hi.
Bonafide.
He's bona fide, baby.
He's Bonafide. McGlenn said, "Double dipping." You must be watching something else too. My sister-in-law, Renee's sister, Rhonda, she says, "Hey, hello." So somebody's calling.
Hi.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hello, Stephen.
Ronda Rousey. No, wrong Rhonda.
Bonafide 900. Well, then Jackhammer. I don't know.
Jackhammer may be my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Bonafide 900.
Jackhammer to play
known
white
as
rapper sometimes.
Kilt Boy? You know who Kilt Boy?
Kilt Boy. He is Kilt Boy.
Ah, that's your neighbor. Well, howdy, neighbor.
Andy bringing them in.
I know.
Yeah. He called me, invited me for chicken nuggets and shells and cheese. And I said, but it's Tuesday. And he goes, oh, it's Tuesday.
You're not going to make it because you'd rather draw than come eat food.
Yeah.
Was he guilt tripping you?
No. He just went, oh, I forgot it was Tuesday.
You know, a lot of people do that. I've noticed there's a lot of people that I tell, they know that we got this show going on, but they always, are out doing something else or they forget about it or whatever, but they still watch it, but it's not live, it's always after the fact. And that's cool, but
That's awesome.
of course we want them to watch it live, but I'll take people watching it anytime.
After the fact, anytime. Just watch it.
Yep.
Like it. Make sure you guys like it that are watching it, and then also share. You got to share it out there. That'll help us out a lot.
That's right.
Stephen, if you've ever seen a character in my humor comic strips called Kilt Boy, it's based off my neighbor.
Okay. So you get your concepts from life, right?
Occasionally I will add them in there.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Let's see. Let me see. There's a couple more messages popped up. Also known as Kilt Boy. Bonafide also said howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Oh, how did my grandma?
She forgot to come on last week. Well, you're here this week, so that's all that matters. So, is it live or is it Memorex?
Memorex.
It's Memorex.
Memorex.
Let me turn the.
Where's Tony Proffer? I hadn't heard from him. Did he didn't say nothing? He's always chiming in.
Well, he got to. There's stuff going on. Everybody can't be. As long as they're watching later on, that's all that matters. Let's see what. Let's see what Mr. Bubble World's working on. Bubble World's upside down again as normal, and we've got.
There we go.
There we go. And what's the name of that guy again?
Ookla.
Tony Prof. Oh, Ookla. Hey, it's Tony Proffer. No, it's
Yeah,
Ookla.
I wish I'd have thought I would have drawn them with Ookla, Fran, and Ollie.
Yeah, there you go.
Ookla, Fran, and Ollie.
Now there's some names that hardly nobody remembers.
I know, right?
Is that the land of the lost?
What was that woman's? What was that woman's name that did? It wasn't.
Well, it
No.
was two puppets, so Ookla.
Yeah, but there was a woman that was always with him. You know, you know what I'm talking about.
Ookla was the thing. Fran and Ollie. So she was either. I bet you she was Fran.
Probably so. I thought it was Sherry Lee, Cheryl Lee, or whatever. But that's the one with the lamb chop.
Lamb
Oh
chop,
yeah,
that's
lamb
right.
chop, yeah.
Does Lily even know what lamb chop is?
Yeah,
They
the
were
little,
some
little,
cheap
the little
puppets.
puppet.
To be
Little
admitted.
I don't know anything else, but I do know lamb chop.
The comedian thing.
Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, so I'm
If
drawing.
anybody wants to watch Thundarr, it is streaming on YouTube. Not YouTube. What's that other one? Tubi. It's streaming on Tubi for free for anybody to watch all the episodes. And I highly recommend it if you're even the least bit interested in 80s animation. It is pretty much the height of it, you know.
It's really
So-
good animation too. It's I mean, it's it's
Yeah.
kind of cheesy, but it's got the drawings are a whole lot nicer. To me, it looked like it was a better drawing than like the He-Man and all that kind of stuff. The figures.
I think they hired a lot of comic book guys to work on it, and I think that accounts for why the women were drawn the way they were.
Yeah, they were a little hoochie mama-ish going on.
I haven't
Uh,
watched it in a long time, but I do remember the horses being kind of weird. There was like an alien horse.
Well,
Well,
Well, that's an Equort. That was Ookla's. That was Ookla's ride.
I
That was
remember
the
liking
only thing
that.
they could carry a mop.
Right, right.
It'd be like a Sasquatch trying to ride a regular horse. You had to get a Clydesdale for a Sasquatch to ride.
Yeah, that's kind of what Ookla was. Kind of like a Sasquatch mixed with a lion or something.
Why do you think I chose it?
Yeah, there you go.
The Bubba Squad.
The Bubba Squatch.
There we go. I can't draw and then operate the thing at the same time. So I'm going to go back and forth. Back and forth. See what Brian's almost done with his already.
He
No,
always
it's
gets
my-
done with his quick because he uses those brush paint pen things. I think he's fallen in love with them. Here I am talking about him and I can't even hear him respond, but
He's cussing you out. He's saying
he's cussing me out.
He
Yeah,
calls you all sorts of names.
saying bad stuff. Dirty.
Laundry.
That is an odd.
He's
that's an
airing dirty
odd,
laundry.
Odd error to happen.
He's known me long enough. He could.
That's an odd error. He can't.
Oh my
he can't
God,
hear me,
Steve,
but everyone else can. Look at that.
Yeah.
Do what, Brian?
Everyone else actually can hear me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all hear you except for Steven.
Yes,
Yep, it's just me.
That is
It's only
odd.
Steven.
I'll listen to you what you said when I listen to the show later.
I'm pretty quiet today, I think.
That's
Well,
okay.
you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Can
I
he
mean,
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hear.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yes, I can hear him. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. I don't think there's any controls on here where I can flip anything audio wise. I don't know. The only thing I can say is to log off and log back in. That's all I know what to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a couple more messages. I appreciate everybody making comments. Let me see. Gotta scroll back up. Thundarr. Somebody's making says it live or Memorex. The Frabba Jabba Juru Juru person says we have an alarm set every Tuesday to remind them that it's time to watch a show. Well, that is
Aw, thank you.
Oh, nice.
love.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bonafide 900 again says Thundarr, but you didn't put enough R's in there, Mr. Bonafide 900, so you don't count. Bonafide says I don't know what Thundarr-st. I think they're having a typing problem because they spelled thunder wrong again. I think they're trying to be funny. Okay, so here's a new one. Geo Griffin Win 1229.
That's Gwen.
Hey, Gwen.
That's the one that Scott was cussing out last week.
The Demon Dogs is what.
Jeffrey.
Yes, it's Geoffrey.
Yeah, and it says Ariel. So apparently that's who's drawing Ariel? Is it
Me.
Lil.
I'm gonna throw Lily's up there. There's old Ariel. She lives under the sea, I think. Ariel does.
That's her fishy cousin.
We appreciate it. It's Brian Kennedy 7438. We appreciate you. Hey, Steven and Lily. Somebody else for Steven and Lily again.
Hi.
This is Brian and my son Paxton that met you guys this past weekend at Jackson.
Oh,
Thanks for tuning in.
cool.
It would be better if you said hello, Thomas. We love you, but that's okay. All right. Bonafide 900 again says the sun sword. Somebody drawing the sun sword? Where's Steven's drawing? I'm sure he's putting the sun
Yeah, I
sword.
got it. I haven't. I'm gonna
Get in there.
There it is,
There it
right
is.
there.
The sun sword.
The sun's
Now, my guy, I'm drawing Yando, I guess is his name. He was a fake magician, right? He was not a real sorcerer. He used
that's when they went all over the United States, and it would all be what the world would look like. It's kind of like Planet of the Apes kind of a thing,
Yeah.
You could still recognize stuff but that they were in Hollywood whenever they met that guy. So he like raided the prop department of old movie not theaters, but movie production houses, and he would use tricks to kind of rule his area or whatever, scare everybody, whatever.
The episode I watched of him, or that he was in it, again, maybe it was just the only one because it seems like they only had some of these guys only showed up in one.
Yeah.
That he had a sword that was plugged into the wall, and then Thundarr chopped it off. And
How'd you do that? Yeah, he caught lightning in it and it charged it up, but he had to have it. He had to keep it plugged into the wall. Pretty crazy.
Bonafide 900 also says Fran Elson was the human.
Okay, from Ookla, Fran and Ollie.
Oh, okay.
What Andy was talking about a while ago.
There you go. At least Steven's paying attention and remembering what's
Gotta play the long game, dude.
For your Geffen guy, what's his name? What'd you say?
Geoffrey Gwynn.
Geoffrey.
You know him.
I apologize.
Everybody knows him.
He was doing the little intro themes thing, where it said the year is 1994.
Yeah. From out of space comes a runaway planet.
The McGlynn, Andy and his Harry. It's talking about. Let me pull his back up. Then where is he at? That's me. Oh, you already covered. Look, somebody's got some more color going down. Mr. Andy's got color going down. I mean, he's coloring upside down. I don't know how he does that, but he's coloring upside down.
He draws with both hands too.
I have the right color.
I have to go back and look. I don't know what his colors are. Bobby says, like y'all said, it was ahead of its time by a couple of years. I read something about it recently, and there was a comic writers involved. Maybe it was on Wikipedia. So he's going with some history.
I would love this book. I would love
Steve
this
Gerber
book.
was one of the creators, is what Bobby
Okay, I kind of thought that was who it was. He was mad at Marvel at the time, and so was I think this might have got. See, they did a book called Destroyer Duck, where they basically all of the proceeds from that comic went into his legal defense fund against. He was suing Marvel for the rights to Howard the Duck, and but this Thundarr was probably what got them together because Jack Kirby drew that book for him. So anyway, I'm giving you comic history here along with it. This is the stuff that was happening behind the scenes while this show was being produced. So anyway.
Chocolate, Sienna.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. That's right. Just like Brian said, I only repeated it because Steven couldn't hear first. Let's pull Brian's
Brian
back.
says he doesn't repeat gossip, so listen close the first time.
The first time.
There you go. Because we are not ones to repeat gossip. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Gloom, despair, and agony.
Lily has no idea what we're talking about.
I'm so lost, but it's okay.
Deep dark depression.
Well, there was a show that used to come on called Hee Haw, and it was a variety show, and it was
Okay.
Love that show.
hillbilly stuff. Yep.
I've heard of it.
BR 549 Junior Samples.
It was pretty good entertainment.
Oh yeah, we watched it religiously.
Junior Samples did a public appearance in Louisville at the Spot Cash Tire and Appliance.
Yeah.
And the time he went home, everybody in Louisville hated him.
Oh Lord. Did he not endear himself to his adoring public?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I don't know what happened. He was talking and now he's not.
I lost. Now, am I not the only? I'm not the only one that lost him. Okay.
No. We all did. You got zapped out.
I wanted to hear the Junior Sample story. Dead gummit.
Hey, can you hear me now? Maybe when he's off, you can hear me. No. Oh.
Can you hear Brian, Daddy?
Nope.
Oh,
One of those.
weird.
But it might be proprietary or something.
Well, I just want to remind everybody that's watching to, if you get a chance, jump on over to Facebook and look up the 30 Minutes of Comic Book Chaos and try to like that page. We still don't have enough people that is following us on Facebook to make it so I can stream live to it. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if everybody jumps over there. And of course, you're probably watching it. It looks like from what I can tell on the little admin panel here, that most everybody's watching on YouTube. So like that YouTube channel if you would also. We appreciate it so much. I just want to tell everybody if they're wanting to see more of my stuff. Oh, we lost some. Oh, Andy did jump off. Bye, Andy.
He blipped out.
He's gone. If you want to find more of me, just jump on over to Facebook, Thomas Flormonti. I've got, or you can go to Inferno Studios, and you can find more of me. Steven, how can we find more of you?
Steven Butler Studios on Facebook and Instagram, and also Steven Butler Studios on YouTube.
Are you still taking commissions, or have you given up for the year?
I mean, yeah, I just took one today, but I mean, I'm pretty full up right now. But I'm always taking commissions, so you can just look me up and on Facebook and send me a private message, and we can hook up from there.
Yeah, all of our information's in the what they call the information down below. It's just in the description stuff. If anybody wants to directly contact everybody. Lily, how do we find out more about Miss Lily?
I'm Flowering Lily on TikTok and Instagram, and Lily Butler on Facebook.
Oh, and where's your next appearance?
We're going to be in Memphis, and not this weekend, but the weekend after.
Okay, and then at Scott's shop in the beginning of May, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Excellent. Yeah, and sometime in May, we're coming for a visit. Renee and I are.
Oh, cool.
And we're going to try to work out. I think we're going to try to do one of the Mississippi Macabre meetups there at the shop.
Yay.
That's awesome.
For issue 2, it's now out. So if anybody's into it. All right, Brian.
Hey.
Go. Tell us something.
I'll write my name on an index card, put on your pillow, and I'll come to you in your dreams.
Dang, boy!
Or you can find me on Facebook. Either way.
Man, Steven, did you hear what he just said, boy?
I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, man.
He was ripping you a new one, man.
That's my dad, Brian.
Oh, God. That is so crazy. I know. Tell us something else, Brian. Where are you on Facebook?
The best way to make an pecan pie?
Make
Okay.
up a con pie.
Are you supposed to cut me off, dude?
Okay, keep talking then.
Okay, well, the first thing you need to do